Hi guys, it's AK Rookie here, and welcome to Friday Vlog. Wahee! So, I'm an idiot. Because you know what I did this morning? I locked myself out of my flat this morning. Because I basically went out the door, my door will lock as soon as it closes. It's a nice security feature, but it's a terrible security feature if you don't have your keys with you. So I left my house this morning without my keys. Thankfully, I leave a spare set at work, so one of my work colleagues was able, when they got to work, to drive down here to give me my keys. But which meant I was well late for work, and which means basically I had all that hassle looking like an idiot in front of everyone at work. And then when I drove to work, I did the stupidest thing. Basically, I got out my car and I didn't put the handbrake on. So my car started rolling away, so I nearly lost my car. So I had to run after the car and pull the handbrake back up. Good thing the door was still open when this happened, otherwise it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. So, enough about me being an idiot. I'm having a terrible day today. Just things aren't just going right because of that. Basically, I'm in a wrong mindset. But let's talk about the charity app sale. I've done that. I'm going to be doing a video on that, guys. It's just taking some time because I got some footage from when I was actually coming down the tower. Basically, I'm waiting to get that footage which hasn't been sent to me. So I'm just going to basically chase that up this weekend. Hopefully, get hold of that, which would be great. Then after that, basically, I'll put that video. So be a footage. My actual footage will come up, and you'll actually be able to experience because I had a GoCam Pro on the hard hat that I was wearing. So basically, you'll be able to see that. You'll enjoy that, guys, when you see it. Okay. So you'll be able to experience exactly the fear I was going through going down and doing that. On that, I've raised. I personally have raised. I think it's like 120 quid. As a group that we were doing it, the Lakesmere 21. We've so far raised, I think, £5,000. Which is great, which hopefully in the next event, which is a skydive. By the way, I'm not doing the skydive, no way. That is coming up, so hopefully we'll get to the £10,000 target after that, which is great. So yes, so after that, basically, we were all meant to stay on and have drinks in Portsmouth where the Spinnaker Tower is, but unfortunately everyone else decided to go home. Yeah. So Neil, I'll read my username. He came down all the way from Leeds to do it, and basically I stayed out because I feel bad for him like being by himself. And then one of the guys at work also stayed as well. So, and then his girlfriend as well. So the four of us. Then we had a good night. It was quite a good night. And then obviously I got the train back. And then when I got back here, as a sensible thing I did is I watched a movie, so I wouldn't be thinking about the abseil because that being the only thing that happened that day. Because it now does feel a bit surreal that like it didn't happen to me or anything like that, but it obviously did, because obviously I did the abseil. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get that video to you guys as soon as I can. Also, those of you who watched my last week's vlog, I basically had a flat inspection this week on the Monday. Basically, that's fine. They all went fine. Apparently, I don't have a smoke alarm in this flat, which is technically illegal in the UK. I didn't know that, so well, I knew it was legal, but I didn't know I didn't have one because I never thought to look. So they're going to install one of them soon, hopefully. So yeah, on then I went off to a gig which you've probably seen the video for, which I've done a blog on my trip. You can go and have a look at it. Basically, UK, the After Party UK, there's a Twitter name. Basically, the really good band. They're actually touring at this exact moment, which is great. After that gig, I saw I talked to all the bands there, and I also talked to a couple of the After Party fan girls. Jeez, it must be like when people meet me and I talk about Alter Sky. God, they were hardcore. They were hardcore fans. It was great, and they've actually followed me on Twitter now as well, which is nice. But yeah, they were really big fans. Yeah. But the next day after that gig, oh God, I was so knackered. I was absolutely shattered. I could hardly stand. And I'd be at work and I still had the the stamp on my hand as well. It was like, I looked like a right wreck. I bet I did. That was good. Since I'm talking about bands, I mentioned Alter Sky. They're actually touring at the moment. I'm sure you go and see them if you can. I'm really gutted that I'm not going to see them on this tour. I mean, they're playing even as close as Bristol on Monday, which I can't go and see them, which is a bit disappointing. I really wish I could go and see them, but them the breaks, unfortunately. Them the breaks. There's another band that actually, and I've got their CD now. I've ordered. They're basically a band from Denmark. They're basically a really, really good band. They're called Forever Still. I'll leave you a link to their website in the description below. You should check them out, guys. They're a really good band, really nice sounds. I really enjoyed their CD. You guys should give them a listen. They're great, honestly, guys. Listen to them. So, I don't know how many of you I didn't explain this to. I don't know if I have explained this to you. But I work basically in construction. I work in the office, hence the tie I'm wearing, because literally I've walked in through the door after going shopping, and I basically started talking to you guys. Basically, I work in construction, and I work as an estimator. Basically, that means I work up how much things cost, yeah, and how much we then charge. Because obviously we have minimum profit levels that we got to meet, and things like that. So yeah, I'm basically involved in winning work. That's basically what I do. That's my job. Look at numbers all day, spreadsheets. Yeah, so if you're not into numbers, it's not a job for you. It is really a number cruncher job. But it's more exciting than being an accountant, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, get off topic. But yeah, obviously it's a very male-dominated environment, and where I work, there's a lot of female staff. And I was looking around this week, I should say. Basically, when I sit in the office, I'm basically actually surrounded by girls, which is really strange because there's me in an office where it's probably all blokes, and I'm actually surrounded by girls on all sides. So where I sit at my desk is actually girls all the way around me, which is funny. And also the people I give the lift to work, they're all girls as well. So it's like I'm in a male-dominated industry, but I'm actually surrounded by women. It's a bit funny. I just probably maybe things are changing. Some of they're also the hardest working people I know in the office. And also very funny as well. Do take me quite a lot. But in a good way. Not like they bully me. It's a good thing. Yeah. Since I'm talking about work, why not? Something that really gets my goat is the fact that on our letters, we use justified paragraphs. I hate justified paragraphs. I really, because you can't double space at the end of a full stop. Oh, it really does have my head. But that's what I have to cope with. That's what I have to do with it. I really would like to change the format from that. But it's justified text. I have to use justified text. It looks neater, yeah, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. It does my head in. Also at work today, not today, sorry, I think it was maybe Wednesday. Basically we ran out of milk, but the only milk was in the actual coffee machine. So I actually technically had a latte tea, because basically it's the milk that you would put into lattes, like there was all, the steam and all that rubbish, yeah. So I had a latte tea. Yeah, it tasted alright. It wasn't but it's nothing to do. I also had quite a lot of meetings this week, especially with foreign suppliers. Basically, I'm just going to use two examples to explain something that annoys me. Right. First example, right, is from a foreign company, but they had a UK representation. Yeah, so people who are based in the UK or work in the UK. Right. They came to see us, right? I wasn't initially in the meeting. I was called into the meeting, which I knew was going to happen, because obviously there's some things they talk about first, and then they call me in to talk about specific projects and things like that. I was called in, and basically the guys didn't stand up to shake my hands. They just how you doing? And they shook my hand. Not even like the attempt to stand up type thing, which people do. They just sat there and shook my hand and blah blah, and went through all their stuff. And then at a company, was it basically they're Dutch based? Was it Netherlands, not Holland? Because Holland's only part of the Netherlands. From the Netherlands, and basically I came into the meeting. Was it similar thing? Obviously different types of suppliers, but the similar sort of thing. Came in to talk about a specific project, and they got up and walked all the way around the table to come and shake my hand and look me in the eye. And that's like a personal touch. That's basically coming and talking to me. That shows respect. I mean, I go back to the other meeting. Was it 10 minutes later? My actual boss, the director, came in. Was it 10 minutes later? And they stood up and shook his hand. But for me, they didn't. That shows lack of respect for me. So they've already put a black mark against those two guys. Not the company themselves, but those guys. Didn't show me any sort of respect, because I wasn't worthy enough to stand up for. So yeah. Anyway, one more thing about work before I carry on. I am being hounded at the moment by recruitment agents through LinkedIn. It is astonishing, and it's really doing my head in. I'm getting 12 messages a day. I'm not replying to any of them, but I'm getting so many. It's just so annoying. Jeez, if I was looking for work, I could find another job, but Jesus, it's just harassment. And half the jobs they do a little short description. They're not even suitable for me. Basically, they just want to put a bum on a seat in front of the company that they're meant to be interviewing for. That's all they want. And it's doing my Sweden, absolutely. I got better things to do than take messages, and I'm glad my phone numbers are not there. Otherwise, I'd be hounded daily. Oh, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I'm going to go into a few other things now. Was it personal things? Basically next week is my brother's wedding. So I will not be probably recording this video on Friday. I may do it Thursday and put up Friday, or I may record it Thursday, put up Thursday. So my vlog may not be on Friday, guys. I do apologise. Or it won't be recorded on Friday because of my brother's wedding next week, which is going to be amazing. I can't wait for that. After that, I'm thinking of actually growing a full-on beard after my brother's wedding, so I'm going to wait till after that. And then also with my hair, I'm thinking of actually bicking it. For those of you who don't know, bicking basically means I'm going to get a razor and actually shave it all off. So as you can see, I've not got much look. But I'm thinking of actually bicking it. If I do that and I grow a beard, I'm going to actually have to maintain them because it's something that you have to keep at a certain length and keep it looking neat. So that's something I'm going to do, guys. Let me know what you think. Should I not? Let me know. And instead of talking about my vlog, I might as well mention this. Basically, I've got external hard drives which I record everything onto. I can't record actually these videos for some reason because they cut off after the 3-minute mark and stop. When I record other things and fraps, it's quite a 3-minute mark, but then starts the next 3 minutes, so everything's in 3-minute chunks, which is great. But the problem I've had is I've run out of tension. So I'm now actually deleting all footage. I'm not keeping it all. I don't know why I was trying to do that. It is a bit sad. Some of the videos think, oh, you remember that video? But yeah, all my YouTube videos are on YouTube, so I can re-download them if I like. It's just that the frap footage, the raw footage, is now being deleted basically. So I've lost a lot of that stuff because I just need the space basically, so I can record more videos. And on the last personal note, it is my birthday this Sunday. I am going to be turning 33. That's all, guys. Anyway, hope you've had a fun week. I've had a fun week-ish. Not really. But, and as always, have fun.